Hi there, in this video today, I'm going to talk about getting over laziness and how to determine if you actually are being lazy. If you enjoy this video, please subscribe to my channel. I post videos like this every week on Ayurveda and different ways to up-level your health. So I decided to make this video today because one of my clients asked me when I was doing an astrology reading last week to look at their chart and help them figure out how to get over laziness. And when I started digging in deeper, I found out that this is actually a different time. This is not a common theme in this person's life, but they're actually experiencing more laziness right now. So I wanted to address this because it's come up more than once, and it's really important to look at this time period, this circumstance, as unusual and unprecedented. We've never ever lived in times like these. There are very few people alive who were even alive during World War II, which is the closest analog. This is touching every single person on the planet right now. And it's completely uncertain how we're going to come out of this. So it's completely normal for us to be feeling dispirited, for us to be confused, and this causes stress on the body and perhaps makes us want to sleep more, for example, or rest more or take more space from other people. And that can look like depression or laziness. Maybe we're not as productive as usual. Maybe the people that we normally are working with are also experiencing these same symptoms and are not connecting as much. So I want us to look at this circumstantially first and determine whether we're actually being lazy or maybe what we need is space medicine. So the space element is super crucial for life. If you think about it, air, fire, water, and earth all require space to exist. And so we require space both mentally and physically to exist. And we're getting the space element in our mental experience right now. However, if it is kind of a normal thing for us to feel demotivated or have a hard time getting started and getting productive, these are some things to consider. First of all, it's really important to start your day with a routine. I sound like a broken record, you guys, because I talk about this all the time, but I cannot underline this enough. No matter what dosha, whether it's vata, pitta, or kapha, is out of whack inside of you, having a routine is going to help ground you and give you momentum and purpose for your day. So it's really important that that routine contain some kind of reflection element, some kind of physical movement element, something focused on cleansing the body. And I've given lots of examples, but for example, drinking a cup of hot water in the morning, super helpful for cleansing. Doing a gratitude practice is really helpful for that reflection. So you just say 3 things or write 3 things that you're grateful for. That's the first thing you do in the morning. Doing a physical movement practice, doing a meditation practice or a breathing practice, these are all going to help you transition from that inert state into the decision-making state. If we don't have a proper transition from being inert to having our creative brain activated in the alpha state and having the theta state in between sleeping and that creative state, if we don't allow ourselves to have those spaces and we go directly to decision-making, that is dispiriting. That is something that is not innate to our human experience. It's not something that we have evolutionarily done. So that can create a disinterest in participating in the decision-making world, which can create laziness. So if we want to get to the root of the issue is having those good transitions, supporting ourselves with self-care and really giving ourselves self-love. And that is going to get at the root of the laziness. So I've given you a few examples, but I just want to underline my favorite, which is gratitude. This is something that we can't get enough of. If we can cultivate this first thing in the morning, if we can open our frame, open our mind to the things we're grateful for, that helps to invite more of that into our lives. It also puts us into a good mind space to move forward into our day with a little bit of momentum because we're remembering, and this is scientifically proven, We're remembering the things that are positive in our life, which gives us the motivation to continue. So if you're having trouble getting yourself started, one person that I admire, Dr. Robert Sabota, always says things can always be worse, and there's always something to be grateful for. So if we can think of that thing that we can be grateful for, that can help us get motivated, get moving, take an action. We also can do things like think about what are the actions we want to accomplish in that day. It doesn't have to be everything, right? Let's choose 3 simple things that we can do that we can then be proud of. And if you aren't familiar with this 5 minutes of gratitude app that you can download on your phone, this actually has built into it the 3 things you're grateful for, 3 actions I'm going to take today, and then it has a follow-up function at the end of the day. So I highly recommend getting that, because you're keeping track of those wins. And this is the other thing, is celebrating the things that we're excited about or that we are proud of ourselves for. These are the kinds of things that break down laziness and frankly get rid of it, because the laziness is there for a reason. It's giving us information. So I really hope that this video was helpful to you. Just write below if there are ways that you are also getting through laziness. What are your tips and tricks? I'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I post videos like this every week, and I would love to share more with you and have you know when those come out. Have a good day.